Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I wanted to do a quick trading video this week. A bit of a different angle again. I tried to keep these things fresh and come in with new angles for you guys so I can cover as much insight as possible when it comes to becoming a better trader. And this week we've had a phenomenal week in the live room, in the trading sessions this week. Mainly because there's been a lot of setups where many of the predictions have played out. In other words, out of 8 pairs in this particular portfolio, we've had about 5 predictions play out. A few of those were trades we could get involved with, but really it's a great look at discretion building, because what you'll see from this video is how we identify. I'm just going to summarize what we were looking at and what played out and what didn't, but you're going to gain insight into how price reacts. And if you can identify frequent patterns that happen in the market, this video should give you confidence that when you can identify those patterns that happen frequently and build rules around them, you can use pure technical analysis and the skill of technical analysis to generate decent returns from trading. So regardless of what's going on with the Fed or the FOMC or the ECB or President Biden or COVID or AstraZeneca or Brexit, it doesn't really matter, because we don't pay attention to any of that. We know that those high impact news releases came out this week, and we knew that that was bound to shake the market up or stimulate it into a certain direction, but the entries and the orders were purely based on technical analysis. And it will also reinforce the importance in this video of optimal target orders and optimal stop loss orders, because a lot of people put a lot of focus into where to get in, but they rarely put as much emphasis and attention to detail on where to get out, where the optimal target areas are, because as traders we want to make sure that we get that profit as quickly as possible so that we can move on to the next opportunity. And we also want to make sure that our stop loss is at an optimal level, so it's got enough breathing room to not stop us out and allow the trade to breathe and then go in our direction of our prediction. So just a quick overview of what we looked at in the room this week. Hopefully you take something out of this video. If you do, let me know. If you're enjoying this series of trading videos, hit the like button to let me know that you are. And also, at the end of this video, I'm going to be letting you in on a very, very special announcement that I know you're going to love. So stay to the end and make sure you check out that, and I'll see you then. So, as I said, guys, bit of a summary day. What I want to do first, before we go through the pairs in normal order, I just want to quickly look at what we've been looking at this week so far and show you how some of our predictions have played out, some of the trades that we've taken this week have played out, and what the markets are looking like now. So, Aussie CAD, we were looking for a pullback, and we are pulling back into this zone. We're going to come back to this pair in a moment. Aussie dollar was the breakout, the flag breakout trade that we took. And if you just look at how this behaved, what's really, really fascinating is the behavior of price as we hit that target level. Okay, so this was the target zone, which was essentially an extension of the flagpole. It was a clone of the initial flagpole to the high, and as we approach that level, look how we hit that like a wall. So when we're talking about optimal entries, we also need to pay attention to optimal targets, because we still want to treat every single order that we place, whether it's a stop loss or a target or an entry, as an order, right? So it is an order, and it needs to be optimal. It needs to be in a place where it's more likely to get taken out. So in case of a stop loss, we need to place it in a way where we're going to give it enough breathing room not to be taken out. And in the target zone, we need to be not greedy, we need to be optimal. We need it in a place where we're likely to hit that target and not have to, you know, imagine if it was a bit higher and it rolled over and then we're in the trade for longer than we need to. Then we miss out on opportunities on other trades. So yes, it's all good trailing stops and squeezing additional target orders out of this, but at least we want to take some profit off the table at the highest probable zone. And what's fascinating is what happened here, because this was a textbook breakout flag. We got in down here at this test here at 77.20, just above that level. And we pushed up, we tested one more time of the low, and then boom, we shot up and took out the target. But look what happened as we hit the target. We just hit that like a wall. We had the doji candle, and then we got token out. So really, really good, nice textbook trade, optimal targets, in and out. Then we wanted to look at the pound dollar. Pound dollar's breaking out of this channel. I'll talk about that more in just a moment. The euro dollar, how textbook is this? I mean, this is the analysis from Tuesday on this chart. We said we were either going to push up or we're going to dip down, then push up and test the highs. What happened yesterday is we saw the dip down. Where did we dip down to? Where we predicted. And then where did we rally up to? Smack bang on this doji. I mean, that is absolute textbook. Look at this. We had a 3-bar reversal, which carries significance. And if you don't know what a 3-bar reversal is, it's essentially a bullish candle followed by a doji, followed by a bearish candle, making up this 3-bar reversal. This in itself tells a story. It carries some water. And we then started to put in our compression channel. We said the tighter these things compress, the bigger the breakout. Well, we had the dip down, then boom, we rallied. Where did we rally to? Smack bang into that wall looking left. So where do we want targets? We want targets where we've drawn on our target line. We don't want to be greedy. We don't want to reach for the stars. Yes, you may trail stops and squeeze profits again, but we want to be able to get some profit off the table on that high probability move. And that is a perfect example of that. I mean, that is just such a textbook play. And then we went to the pound Aussie. Pound Aussie, what were we looking at? We were looking at this structure-based trade up here. We saw down on, we drew out our structure zone. We were trading around this level here yesterday in the live room. We'd only just tested it here. We was trading here. And then we had this little retest. Yes, it wasn't invalid on this time frame, but look, we had that doji candle here. Perfect signal for an entry, roll over all the way to the lows and then some. Okay, so personally, I wouldn't have been trading the extension below this support level, but a great trade here. In terms of reward to risk, you had tight stops above this high, above this red zone, and you had targets down here. We were looking at structure here, right? So either way, that was a great risk reward. If you squeeze more profit targets out to the lows, great. Really pain-free. And then look what happened, guys, as we hit that support level. Look what happened. Amazing. Amazing. So the importance of setting optimal target positions, because we want to get in and out as quickly as possible. We want high probability moves. We don't want to be stuck in trades because we want to move on to the next one. And now, because we understand how to read price and we can see that this was major support here, this was a really well-respected level of support just based on what happened. What happens when we have a long period of respect of a level? We see the bearish break. We see a strong momentum candle that breaks through that, which is what we saw, and then we push back up. What should this support become? Resistance, providing us with great opportunities to short again. So really nice. And this just reinforces the importance of understanding technical analysis. This is nothing other than technical analysis. I couldn't care less what was going on in the news. I couldn't care about COVID, Biden, AstraZeneca, you know, anything that's going on right now, Brexit, the FOMC, the ECB, it doesn't matter. We didn't pay attention to that at all. I knew that in the back of my mind that that news might shake the market up and allow those moves to play out. But really, I wasn't looking at that at all. I was just looking at entries based on pure, sweet technical analysis. And I was using the same analysis for target taking, stop loss positioning, and entries. So a real great take home there. Pound yen had the pattern trade that rolled over as well and then rallied up. So those of you who caught the cipher, I wasn't in this one, but well done. But prior to that, we had a bounce off of this level here, which we identified before. Dollar yen, there wasn't too much on the dollar yen that we were looking at. We're looking for a short on a level higher, but then the New Zealand dollar, which is a trade we've been in for a while, that also started to play out in our favor a bit more as well. So we had the setup here, which we were in. We're still in this. This is a ridiculous reward to risk, something like a six and a bit to 1. So great. For some of you, it's a 6 and a bit to 1. Sorry, not for this particular trade, but great reward to risk profile. This is playing out in our favor a little bit more. So just to recap quickly again, as I said, with many of these pairs, we're in the dust settling phase where the moves played out. With the pound Aussie, there's an opportunity right now. So as I said, we predicted this move yesterday. We held that level. You can see we had, if we drop back to the hourly, you're going to see doji, 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 doji as we hit that level. Previous support, indecision, bullish, bearish momentum, breaks below the low, pushes back up, hits that like a wall because support becomes resistance. We drop down to the 15 and we get a retest. Really nice little retest here where we've tested the high, haven't broken closed above the high of the initial test, giving us a valid double top. ATR based stops above the high. Ideally, you can get stops above this high and still get a great reward to risk if your targets are at the lows. So lows based off of this trading time frame here, not the entry time frame, which will give you a nice reward to risk. And because this is the pound Aussie, there's a big ATR on this pair. It's usually worth, it's worth a decent, that's 54 pips just from that small move there. So if you can get involved in that, great. If not, on to the next opportunity. Let's move on to the pound yen. Has anyone got anything on the pound yen? All right, so hopefully you got some insights there on what to look at and the power of price and the importance of finding those optimal levels for entries and target taking and stop loss. Now, as I said at the beginning of this video, I'm going to let you in on a special announcement now. Next month, we've got an amazing event for you guys. If you're a trader at any level, you're going to get a lot of value from this one. So without further ado, check out the video and I'll see you next time. Hi, my name is Jason Graystone from Tier 1 Trading and I've got an amazing announcement for you.
Hi, I'm Mike Bellafiore, co-founder of S&B Capital.
Hey everyone, my name is Rolf and I am the founder of TradeSite and edgewonk.com.
What's up traders? My name is Austin Silver.
My name is Anthony Chung.
Hey, my name is Akil Stokes.
Hi there, my name is Siam Kidd.
My name is Michael Lamont.
I know 2020 was an extraordinary year.
Many things that were supposed to happen actually didn't happen.
One of those things was the Trader Vault.
We're looking forward to joining you guys in Amsterdam.
But despite best efforts and rescheduling twice,
We realized we just couldn't make it work.
but following the massive success,
Of the Trader Vault in London.
And the demand from you guys who are holding tickets still.
we've decided that we wanted to do something bigger.
An even better event online.
This is the Trader Vault Summit.
On the 23rd of April this year,
I'm going to be joining even more of my trader friends.
For one of the most valuable trading events
To the trading community ever.
whether you're new to trading, been trading for a while now, but haven't gotten the results that you want,
Or you're still looking to get that consistency, or perhaps you're even a professional looking to refine your edge.
This is an event that you're not going to want to miss.
You don't want to miss this event.
It's going to be a very rare opportunity to gain vast insights into the world of trading in such a short space of time and give you a huge advantage in your trading.
And what's great is that due to it being online, it's available to even more people than we had originally anticipated.
we're going to cover psychology,
Systems, A+ trade,
News, crypto,
FX, futures.
Much, much more. With over 100 years of combined experience on the panel,
you definitely won't leave this event without getting value.
So put the date on the diary.
treat yourself to a ticket.
and I look forward to seeing you at the Trader Vault Summit.
Our goal is for this event to become the most renowned trading event ever. It takes place once a year and I'd love for you to be there in this exclusive online auditorium. So get yourself a ticket and we'll see you on the 23rd of April.